Alright, we are not doing the time lapse again. For the simple reason of, well, it sounded good on paper, but it was quite an eye strain to deal with. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, once I edit the damn thing, I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer there to be careful, because, yeah, prolonged watch of that is going to be a problem. So, here we are. It's been 2.5, almost 3 months into the game. And well, things have changed quite considerably. Now, as you can see, I improved from my duffel bag to the large backpack. And sadly, I was, well, I didn't have it in me, and I didn't have the proper reasoning and common sense to actually record a thing at the time, because it was, well, let me show you. It was a circus. So as you can see, yep, I pretty much finished my garage and my approach. I accidentally triggered an alarm here, so I'm gonna have to come back here eventually. Um, yeah, so how did I get the large backpack? Well, as you can see, I actually explored this area around here. And I actually made a full circle and came back the other way. This particular house is actually a guaranteed location of the antique oven, and you actually need the antique oven during the winter if you want to stay alive, unless you have padded clothes, which are pretty rare to come by. I actually had the fortune of running into both the jacket and the pants during my first winter, and that was a lifesaver. So first things first, you have to actually hit this road in your first 2 months of the game, because I entered here at the start of the second month and trees were already starting to grow. So I had to reverse my way here. So I had to move here with my car all the way in reverse, which took quite a while actually. And because the trees had started growing, I couldn't actually get with my car right here, so I had to log the antique oven, and yeah, I pretty much suffered quite a lot of damage while taking it. So when I took the oven, I thought about coming back and hitting this road, to actually explore the area. But this road is actually quite narrower than the main highways, and actually hit quite a snag on this spot because this damn car crash. As you can see, this entire area is pretty tightly forested, so you cannot move anywhere, and the cars were literally blocking most of the road with, like, I don't know, 20, 30 zombies. So I actually had to plow through them, and I damaged my car severely. And to add insult to injury, when I came out this junction, I ran across a survivor zombie with the large backpack. So I decided, you know, I already blew the front of the car, I can blow the rear as well. So I rear-ended the zombie, rear-ended like 15 more of them, started honking the horn to lure them away, and I actually severely underestimated the range of the horn because, yeah, it was hectic, and I actually got scratched on the left side of my body, and the next 5 days I just spent sitting in the house licking my wounds. But yeah, I wrecked my car, I got severely wounded, I spent 5 days recuperating, and yeah, but the price was worth it. I actually have a large backpack now. So as you can see, I am going to show you the condition of my car. We'll get to everything in due time. So as you can see, the hood is utterly broken. The trunk is down to 88 capacity out of 100 and something, because yeah, it took quite a lot of damage. Yeah, headlights are pretty damaged because, well, I actually hit quite a lot of them in the front, and I rear-ended a few as well. But yeah, it was worth it for the large backpack. Now, as you can see in the time lapse, I built an airlock right here, but I am actually, yeah. this outlook thing was a good idea at first, but I'm actually going to demolish this because, well, it obstructs me from moving the car. Yeah, I need every little space I can get in this airlock. I might actually demolish this wall and move the airlock further back so I have more space to maneuver. And then I'm gonna put a second door on this side. So yeah, it's most likely one door is going to be, this is going to be demolished. I'm going to move the wall on this side, and then I'm going to put safety just in case one of the doors get bashed or I forget about them, so the zombies don't spawn in my entire base. So that's what I actually did on this side. I am thinking about finishing this corner, but I don't have any more wood. I'm gonna do that eventually. I'm gonna have to close this as well. I ran out of wood. And I don't have an axe. I had to find an axe, actually. Yeah, I decided to experiment a little bit. So I put some furrows to prevent trees from growing. We're going to check if that actually works eventually, and if that works, I'm actually going to furrow this entire area, and then I'm gonna furrow the area around my base. So yeah, uh, before the solid obstacles. So I'm actually going to modify this as well. Just gonna put one here, and yeah, it's not gonna be. I'm actually gonna leave it here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it because it's symmetric. So yeah, I actually finished that. I am going to show you the actual thing, the thing I was working on. But first, I'm going to address a problem that actually made me lose a month of progress. And I actually had to load an earlier manual save. Not because I died, but because you can actually see the remains of remains of the, well, I'm not going to say it my horde mound, but yeah, it was pretty much a horde mound. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. So this thing covered pretty much my entire driveway, and every time I loaded into the game, it was becoming harder for the game to load. And at one particular point, the game just refused to work, and I actually saved in the middle of the horde. I loaded it once, twice, thrice. After the fourth attempt, the save file actually got corrupted. So I was quite concerned. Fortunately, I stored away a previous save. I was actually at month 3.5, and I was actually working quite a lot. And yeah, I lost quite a lot of progress, but eh, it's the price I have to pay. But I learned my lesson. So even though I haven't cleaned, yeah, these are my skill books. As you can see, most of the books are here. I actually dropped as many things I can into the containers. I dropped them into rooms, and to actually give the game some leeway. And I learned my lesson. I'm never going to do that ever again. So these are the initial boxes I placed, and yeah, as you can see, there are things thrown around all over the place. So I have actually started yeah, my first storage. These are my first storage boxes, so I'm going to start storing something here. I don't know what. And this is going to be my entire storage house. Well, my warehouse. So let's hit the upper floor. I actually managed to close the lower floor entirely and provide the second floor. So I merged these two houses, and I'm going to use both the houses and the space in between to store everything. Yeah, this is going to be my super warehouse. I I didn't put any windows on this side of the wall deliberately, so I don't want zombies to actually see me from the other way. I mean, they cannot pass. It's too far for them to pass, but I don't want to. I just don't want to think about them. On the first floor, it's not an issue because there's the gate, there's the fence. But on the second floor, yeah, everything facing outside will be closed off, and I am going to slowly come down. So the thing is, I cannot continue with any further development here until I actually find An axe. Yeah, as you can see, I had to break the staircase down in this house and put my own right here so I could yeah, move the staircase on the outer side of the warehouse, and it's going to be the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to have my super warehouse. I am thinking about converting this house down here into the garage, so I'm going to work on my cars here, and the area that I wanted to be my garage is just going to be my parking. And yeah, that's going to be, yeah, things change, things improve over time, and I mean, it wouldn't be much fun otherwise, right? So yeah, this video is going to be titled Update because I am actually going to discuss the politics of my series, and the politics will be that I will not be recording every day again because I actually did it the first, I don't know, 10, 11 days, and after the helicopter event ended, and pretty much nothing interesting ever happened, and I constantly kept talking to myself, and oh man, it's like, dude, why am I talking to myself all the damn time? Because I'm going to delete the video if it's not interesting. Nothing happens in the video, and I'm starting to look clinically insane. You know, you're talking to yourself all the freaking time from no point whatsoever. Oh, I'm actually over encumbered. Oh yeah. Broken axe, broken axe. I actually broke the last axe. Okay, let me put the axes down. So I also learned that stone axes are not worth the effort. I mean, they sound good on paper, but you cut down 2 trees and they just break. Well, these are all the tools that I actually used to, as you can see, the axe is broken. I repaired it 26 times. I repaired these a couple of times, but hand axes are better as weapons. They're just pointless. Stone axes, as you can see, I haven't repaired them because, you know, cut down 2 trees and they break, then repair them to cut down 2 trees again. Yeah, wood axe 29 times repaired, and actually I cannot repair it any further because every third attempt actually damages the damn thing. So yeah, I wanted to show you these, and I'm actually going to loot them, and I'm going to throw them into the garbage because I don't need them anymore. And once I do that, I am going to rest. Yeah, this is going to be my day for catching up. So, what else? Yes, I actually have a stack of 37 nails. I had over 70 when I started working, and yeah, I lowered the amount quite a lot. Duffel bags, I managed to gather a few, mostly from zombies. There's not a single duffel bag that dropped from the house. Yeah, I think the hiking bag was the only thing that I found from the house. So I am going to. I have some broken glass stores somewhere. Yeah, there's some broken glass. There's more broken glass somewhere. Yeah, 5 more duffel bags. So those are not the issue. Let me delete the axes. So axes are going, and they are away, up and away. Okay, let's speed up the process. There we go. Delete. Goodbye axes. So keep my save file clean. Don't do any horde collecting because the game really doesn't appreciate you doing it. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I am going to leave these things outside, and I'm going to eventually get to sorting them. But I'm just going to leave them as a reminder and what not to do. So let's check on Wraith. 80 kilos, so I have to take something dried. All right. Well, the good news is I stabilized my weight. The bad news is I actually had 5 fitness and 5 strength from the progression I made because I exercised a lot. So yeah, it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back. But yeah, the thing is that month and a half I lost because of the save file corruption. I actually think it's a blessing in disguise because I had the opportunity to reuse the wood to craft some boxes and to actually make a better plan. 1800 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna just chat a bit more, then I'm gonna hit the bed, and yeah. Sad thing is, I also lost my decoration because I actually had this place fully decked out. I placed the bed here in the middle. I wrecked these walls. I actually put the antique oven here, right here, and yeah, I had the place pretty much cozied up. I also put red carpet on the middle, and yeah, I lost that. But yeah, I'm gonna do it again eventually. I'm just going to change it up a little bit, or maybe keep it the same. I don't know. Uh, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I am going to start demolishing the surrounding houses, any furniture I can get for planks, and then I'm gonna use the actual surrounding houses to give me more planks. And I can get a lot of planks from the church. Uh, yeah, let me pause the game. So I am going to get a lot of planks from demolishing the church. Right now, I actually have to wait a couple of days, or maybe the horde has gone, because there was an alarm in this thing. There's a car here with 50 plus engine, so I'm gonna have to haul that in. I'm gonna have to haul these two cars in as well, and then I'm gonna grind my mechanics to level 2 so I can actually hotwire cars. But yeah, these houses, I am going to strip everything out of them for wood so I can craft more boxes so I can actually get going. The problem is this road has already started overgrowing and I won't be able to use it. So I will have to rely on this entryway here. Hopefully no zombies come to bash my entry. But if they bash it, in the near future, I'm actually going to have to build a secondary wall here, just in case they bash the thing. Once they breach in, it doesn't actually affect my entire area. So, yeah, I'm a pretty cautious guy, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's redeploy our actual markers. So our house, well, actually our house is going to stay here. Our main warehouse is going to be this area here. So this is, no. I'm going to put the box here. Yeah, like this. Yeah, this looks nice. No, wait. Remove marker. This is how we're gonna do it. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's nice. So this mechanic shop, I'm going to actually move it right here. Let's see, what else can I use? I'm going to remove the jumping points. I'm going to remove the text. I know there's a van here. It's a pretty well kept van, but its engine is terrible, so I'm going to strip it for parts eventually. So yeah, this is good. This is good. Entryway is here. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to drop actually a blue dot here because I have to check this area every once in a while, and that should be that. So as I said, I won't be recording every single day, so once I start recording, I'm going to start talking. Now, when do I record? I have no idea. Whenever something suitable comes along. Well, that actually puts quite a change on our plan, because I was actually talking about, we can actually, you're actually going to see everything. Well, yeah, the problem with that is that if you're going to see everything, you're going to see much of the boring stuff, me working and doing the same thing over and over again, like this overgrown area. I actually have to cut all of this down. I actually tried furrowing the entire place to prevent it from overgrowing, but yeah, it's looking bad. I actually planted some. Yeah, I might as well harvest them. Let me see. So my skills, my carpentry has hit 10, foraging has hit level 2. Yeah, I'm leveling my farming just for the hell of it. Why not? Because I actually info. Let me see that. So this is not yet ready for harvesting. All right, well, that's not a problem. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put secondary wall right here, and then I'm going to put an outpost on this side so I can actually see the outer fences. So if these get broken, I actually have a second line to fall back to. Once well, the base will be secured because I won't be here Once I finish with Moldra, I'm going to head out, and I am going to make it a regular thing to actually winter in my base, to spend every single winter here. And most of the year, once I'm gone, I want the base to actually be pretty secure from zombies. And even if the entire year comes around and zombies actually break into my base, most of the construction should survive, and I should be able to clear it pretty much. So I'm going to divide my base into sections, put a second line of defense and security on, and yeah. So here I'm going to actually show you what I did for water. It's actually quite simple. So this sink I actually put on the upper floor. I put 3 barrels, so I have 1,000 units of water here, so I don't ever have to think about running out of water. And even if I do, I repurpose the tool sheds for massive water collectors. So you cannot see it from here. No, you cannot. Well, it's not visible, but oh well, it can be helped. But the thing is, so when I go to drink, as you can see, 400 units of water, and there are 3 actual barrels there. So as far as bathing and drinking goes, I can do that here. And if I actually run out of water, you actually see that I built my backup on the other side. So this is my water backup. So 4 and 4, so 8 times. So this is 3,000 water units. And there's a bathtub here. So drink, yeah, 400. This thing is full. So this is why I demolished it in the time lapse, because I wanted to do the water backup thing. And yeah, I have a water backup thing. So most of the horde has been spread into the... Yeah, I put the materials here. I actually put much materials into these as well. Yeah, I put in everything in the fridge. Wow, I'm exhausted. Well, I think I didn't demolish this. Is this bed still in one piece? Yes, it is. So these are my weapons. So I stored most of the weapons here. Yeah, I also filled this thing with weapons as well. So I pretty much threw my entire arsenal apart. I threw the entire horde into this house, so I actually don't have trouble loading. And that's going to be the conclusion for the update video. So next video, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm not going to be continuing the recording right from this moment. I am going to work on demolishing the buildings, improving the base, and yeah, when the next update comes, you're just going to have to see how far did I get. So currently we're 2 months and 27 days in, and that's pretty much going to be the main way of us measuring time. So this is going to be the main thing that keeps track of our progression. So 2 months, 27 days is our current progress. And well, I'll see you next time. So, see ya.